Let's go back in time to the world of Vikings, sailing the seas, swinging axes, and praying to thunder gods. Here are 5 mind-blowing facts about Norse mythology and Viking life you may not know. 1. The gods were like a super team of warriors. The Norse gods weren't peaceful. They were tough, warrior gods. Odin was the king. He gave up his eye for knowledge. He ruled from Asgard and sent warriors to battle. Thor was the protector. He had a hammer that could crush giants and summon lightning. Freyja was fierce and magical. She rode a chariot pulled by cats and chose who lived or died in battle. Tyr was brave enough to put his hand in a wolf's mouth. Loki was clever and dangerous, a trickster who caused chaos and helped bring about the end of the world. These weren't just stories. The Vikings believed the gods lived among them. 2. Vikings used gods for war. Before raiding a village, Vikings often made sacrifices to Odin or Thor. They believed the gods could help them win, and if they died, they wanted to go to Valhalla, the warrior afterlife. Vikings even carved runes, magical letters, into swords and ships. They believed these symbols gave them protection and power. 3. Politics and religion were connected. Viking chiefs weren't just leaders, they were also priests. They spoke for the gods, they performed sacrifices, and they decided when to fight or make peace. The better a chief was at honoring the gods, the more followers they had, and if crops failed or storms hit, the people blamed the gods or their leader. 4. Women had more power than you think. In Viking society, women couldn't vote like today, but they weren't silent. Women could own land, run farms, even ask for divorce. Some women were seers, called Vor. They were respected as wise women who could speak with the gods and predict the future. There were even stories of shield maidens, women who fought in battle. 5. The end of the world was part of the story. The Norse gods knew how it all would end. Ragnarök, the twilight of the gods, a final battle. Odin versus the wolf Fenrir. Thor versus the serpent Jormungandr. The world would burn and then be born again. Even in death, there was hope for rebirth. Final thought. To the Norse, the gods were everywhere. In storms, in war, in trees and fire. They didn't just believe in stories, they lived them. And maybe that's why their tales still survive today.